Good morning students. Today class we are going to discuss the problems based on current electricity. At first I am going to discuss the questions based on the previous question that has came in this chapter. So here we come to the first question. There are two resistors are connected in series with 5 volt battery of negligible internal resistance. A current of 2 amperes flows through each resistor. See here, when two resistors are connected in series with a 5 volt battery, how much current is flowing here? 2 amperes of current flowing through each resistor. As we know, in series combination, same current flows through each resistor. Now, if they are connected in parallel with the same battery, a current of 25/3 amperes flows through the combination, not through each resistor. So, calculate the value of each resistance. So, they given here the condition that two resistors are there. Those two resistors are connected in series and parallel. In both cases, they have given the current flowing through the circuit. So, for example, first one is what? Two resistors connected in series 5 volt battery. So, this is R1, R2. We don't know what is R1 and R2 and how much current is flowing here? 2 amperes of current. Now, when connected in series, what is the formula? R equals to R1 plus R2. What is this R? We will get from here. V is equals to IR, that implies R equals to V by I. What is V here? 5 volts. How much current is flowing? 2. So 2.5. So R1 plus R2 is equals to 2.5 ohms. Next, second question. If they are connected in parallel, when resistors are connected in parallel, the effective resistance formula is what? R equals to R1 R2 by R1 plus R2. So same formula, V is equals to IR, or you can take RP here and RS here. RP equals to V by I. So according to question, the voltage applied is 5 volts and the current flowing through the circuit is 25/3 amperes. Substituting these values, 5 by 25 into 3. So 5 3s are 15 by 25. 3 by 5. So Rp equals to what here? R1 R2 by R1 plus R2 is equals to 3 by 5. Now we can substitute equation 1 in here, so that substituting the values, R1 R2 by R1 plus R2 value is what? We got R1 plus R2 equals to 2.5. Substituting the same value here, 2.5 equals to 3 by 5. That implies R1 R2 is equals to, multiplying this value, 7.5 by 5. 5 ones are 5, 1.5. So we get R1 R2 is equals to 1.5 ohm square. So we got R1 plus R2 value and R1 into R2 value. So according to mathematical formula, R1 minus R2 whole square is equals to R1 plus R2 whole square minus 4R1 R2. This is considered equation number 2, right? So A minus B whole square equals to A plus B whole square minus 4AB. What is A plus B whole square value? 2.5 square minus 4 into 1.5. So 2.5 whole square is 6.25 minus 6, you get 0.25. From this, R1 minus R2 is equals to root of 0.25. So root of 0.25 is equals to what, ma? 0.5. So we got R1 plus R2 and we got R1 minus R2. So, simply adding equation 1 and 3, R1 plus R2 plus R1 minus R2 is equals to 2.5 plus 0.5. So, plus R2 minus R2 cancel, 2R equals to 3 ohms, R1 is equals to 1.5 ohms. Okay. Next, you can substitute this value in R1 plus R2 or R1 minus R2. What do you get substituting R1 in equation number 3? 1.5 minus R2 is equals to 0.5, that implies R2 is equals to 1 ohm. So, finally, we got the individual resistances. R1 is 1.5, R2 is 1 ohm. So, this is the way to calculate the individual resistances when they give current flowing through resistance. So, in some cases they can give directly, instead of not saying that battery connected and current. So, what I will say is, when two resistors are connected in series, the effective resistance is some value, for example 2.5 ohms, as they said that according to this one, and when they are connected in parallel the value is 0.6. Calculate the individual resistances. So, at that time no need to write this step because they have only given RP and RS values. Just substitute the values and go through the same procedure, you will get the answer. Is it clear? So, this is very important model. Next one. Two cells, 6 volts and 4 volts having internal resistance of 3 ohms and 2 ohms respectively are connected in parallel so as to send current through an external resistance 8 ohms in the same direction. Find the current flowing through the external resistance. So, here there are two cells are there having EMF 6 volts and 4 volts having internal resistances 3 ohms and 2 ohms are connected such that they have to send the same current through an external resistance in the same direction. Find the current through an external resistance. So, let us take the pictorial form of this one. Two cells are connected in which combination? Parallel combination. So, we connected two cells in parallel and this is connected to an external resistance of resistance capital R. This EMF is even how much? 6 volts. R1 is 3 ohms, E2 is 4 volts, R2 is 2 ohms. What about the external resistance? 8 ohms. So, we have to get same current such that here the current through this one is I1 and this is I2. They have not asked the question that what are the individual currents, they are asking what is the current flowing through the circuit. So, here what are the given values? We should write clearly that given E1 equals to 6 volts, E2 equals to 4 volts, R1 is equals to 3 ohms, R2 equals to 2 ohms. Now, external resistance R is equals to 8 ohms. Current through a circuit when cells are in parallel. What is the formula? We derived I equals to E1 R2 plus E2 R1 by R into R1 plus R2 plus R1 R2. Okay. So, this is the formula that we have derived for cells in parallel. Just substituting all the values, we get the answer. I equals to E1 how much? 6, R2 2 plus E2 4, R1 is 3 divided by R 8, R1 plus R2 3 plus 2 plus R1 into R2 3 into 2. 6 2s are 12 plus 4 3s are 12, 12 plus 12 24 by 3 plus 2 5, 8 5s are 40, 3 2s are 6. So, we get 46. 2 12s are 2 23s. So, I equals to 12 by 23 amperes. So this is the direct formula. The important thing is we should remember the formula that current flowing through a circuit when two cells are connected in parallel. This is also very important question. 100 milligrams mass of nichrome metal is drawn into a wire of area of cross section 0.05 millimeter square. Calculate the resistance of this wire given density of nichrome is 8.4 into 10 raised to 3 kg per meter cube and resistance of the metal is 1.2 into 10 raised to minus 6 ohm meters. So here what are the given things? Mass of the substance. What is the mass of the substance? 100 milligrams. So here you should remember that we have to convert into kg. 100 into, everyone will write as 10 raised to minus 3 kg. No. Here they are saying that milli only 10 raised to minus 3. Again we have to convert grams into kg, 10 raised to minus 3. So minus 3 minus 6. Here 100 means plus 2. So how much finally got? 10 raised to minus 4 kg. Next one, area of cross section. Area A equals to, according to question, 0.05 millimeter square means 10 raised to minus 3 whole square. See, most of the students will do mistake here, minus 3 square, minus 6 plus 6 agatan. No, 0.05 into 10 raised to minus 6 meter square. Next one, what they given again? Density. Density D equals to 8.4 into 10 raised to 3 kg per meter cube. Next last one, resistivity. Resistivity rho equals to 1.2 into 10 raised to minus 6 ohm meter. So these are the given things. What they are asking here, we have to calculate the resistance of the given wire. Resistance R equals to rho L by A. This is what we know, right? So they given according to question rho and A, but they have not given L. They have not given the length, but they given instead of what? Mass and density. So density and mass if they give means, we know density is equals to mass by volume. So from that I can easily calculate volume equals to mass by density. So what can I do here is, I am going to change this equation as R equals to rho L by A. I am multiplying and dividing with A on both sides. So length into area is equals to what ma? Volume. So rho V by A square. So they given rho and A, and I can easily calculate the volume from this equation. So from this we know that, let us assume that this is equation number 1. We know that density equals to mass by volume. From that, volume is equals to mass by density. Mass is how much? 10 raised to minus 4 by density 8.4 into 10 raised to minus 3. If minus 3 comes to numerator plus 3, so 10 raised to minus 1 by 8.4 meter cube. That will keep like that. Now, finally from equation 1, resistance R equals to rho 1.2 into 10 raised to minus 6. Volume is 10 raised to minus 1 by 8.4 into area. Area see here 0.05 into 10 raised to minus 6 can be written as 5 into 10 raised to minus 8 meter square. Squaring on both sides, what you get? 5 square 25 into 10 raised to minus 16. 12 ones are 12 sevens are 12 ones are 12 sevens are 84. Okay. Minus 6 minus 1 minus 7. This minus 16 come numerator plus 16 divided by 25 into 7. So 25 into 7 is 175. So this is 10 raised to 11 I can take 3 zeros, so 10 raised to 3 into 10 raised to 8 by 175. So finally resistance is equals to, so 1000 by 175 get approximately, you can 5.71 into 10 raised to 8 ohms. So this is the way to convert our formula into based on the required things. So here resistance is equals to rho L by A. They given rho and A, but they have not given L. So they given the values of mass and density. So we convert this formula into, let us see, density is equals to mass by volume. From that we are going to get volume. So I am just multiplying and dividing with A area on both sides, so that it becomes rho V by A square. If I calculate volume from mass and density, then we can easily substitute the values of rho V and A square. That is what we have done here, and calculate the value of resistance. Or in some cases what they will do, they calculated volume here, right? So the volume can be written as, see the same formula, volume can be written as what, area into length. From that L is equals to V by A. So we got V and we know A, substituting that value we get again, substituting the same formula, without changing the formula also we can get the answer. So this is the way to calculate the problems. See the next question, there are 3 resistors are there, one is 4 ohms, 6 ohms and 8 ohms are connected in parallel. What is the total resistance of the combination? So let us first solve the first problem. What is that? Given 3 resistors, one is R1 equals to 4 ohms, R2 equals to 6 ohms, R3 equals to 8 ohms. When they connected in parallel, when they connect in parallel, what is the formula? 1 by R equals to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. So substitute the values, 1 by 4 plus 1 by 6 plus 1 by 8. You can take the LCM of these 3 resistors. So 2 to the 4, 12, 4 is 48. So the LCM is what? 48. Or you can take one more, 2, 1, 3, 2. So 2 to 4, 4 to 12. You can take 24 is the LCM. So here 6 plus 4 plus 3, 13 by 24. So we have to reverse it. So effective resistance of these 3 resistors is what? 24 by 13 ohms. Now if this combination is connected to a battery of 25 volts, so this current combination is connected to what? 25 volts. So what happens now? V equals to IR. What is the battery connected here? 25 volts. So I is equals to V by R. What is V? 25 by R is 24 by 13. So 25 into 13 by 24. You get approximately, the current is, if you calculate, 13.54 amperes. And next, what is the question? One more question is here we have. Determine the current through each resistor. And total current we already calculated. So current through each resistor we should calculate. Current through R1. This is same like we have done the derivation. So current through R1 is equals to what? I equals to V by R1. What is V? 25. R1 is 4. So we get 6.25 amperes. Similarly, current through R2, I is equals to V by R2. V is same, that is 25. R2 is 6. So you get 4.16 amperes. And finally, current through R3, I is equals to V by R3, 25 by 8. So you get 3.125 amperes. If you add these 3, also you get the same value, that is 13.5154 amperes, because I equals to I1 plus I2 plus I3. So these problems we go through. Next class we will discuss the NCERT problems. Thank you.